Hello friends, I'm Promila and this is my channel, The Mila. Friends, today we'll talk about separation of tasks. I'll explain what is separation of tasks. Anything that we do in our life is either actually belonging to you or belonging to the other person. And most of us keep doing the other people's job unconsciously, without knowing. And that is why we lose so much energy and strength in doing things which we should not do in the first place. Recently I read a book called The Courage to be Disliked, and I really liked the book because it's talking about Adlerian psychology, and there the term they have used is separation of tasks. I was clear about the concept, but I got this very beautiful term, so I wanted to use it here. I'll tell you what is separation of tasks. Most of the things that are meant for us are actually not meant for us. They are meant for others to do. The author says that all the problems are actually because of interpersonal relationships. In a person's life, most of the problems are because of his or her relationship with the other person. And most of the problems in relationships are because of not separation of tasks. We keep doing the other person's task thinking that this is love, this is care, this is our duty, when it is not. So for this to understand, I'll recommend the book of course, but at the same time I will try to explain it here. You want to do something in life, that's your task of course, but then you keep thinking what the other person will think, how they are viewing it, should I do what they are saying, or sometimes somebody else is wanting to do something, but we keep saying, no, you should not do this, you should do it this way, you should do it that way. So now we are interfering in their task. It's okay to give advice. When somebody is asking, you have to give advice. When somebody is not asking, that's not your task, don't give. That's why free advices are not really liked sometimes. The reason is this. It's not your job to tell person what they should do. But when they ask you, you have to tell that you should do this. As according to me, I find that you should do this. But if they don't do that, then you don't have to worry that you gave such a good advice, now they are not working on that advice. That is not your task. It's a tough job to understand which is your task and which is the other person's task. But once you understand and implement, miracles start happening. I tell you how. Because now you are saved with so much of time and energy. You are not thinking what the other person is thinking. You are not thinking what the other person is doing. You are not thinking how they should do it. You are not gossiping. Some people call it healthy gossiping. There is nothing called healthy gossiping. So when you are saving so much time and energy, now what will you do? You will focus on doing what you like to do, what you love to do, what is your hobby, what is your gift. And that's the reason great people succeed, because they are doing their tasks. So if you want to have a very beautiful life, if you want to really contribute towards your own self and then by that to other people also, then you have to learn to separate the tasks. Sometimes parents interfere a lot in their children's task, and children somehow they don't grow the way they should grow because they are never allowed to do their own tasks. So dear friends, I would like to say that we can make a horse to come to water, that's okay, but we cannot make him drink. So that is the crux of the whole thing. If you feel like telling the other person, you can always tell with your good intentions, but you should never worry whether they are listening, whether they are doing, whether they are understanding what you are saying. That's okay. There you need to relax, again focus on you and try to be your best. Thank you.